Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're new, I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness and sharing my life stories with autism and the like. So if you're into any of these that I share with you all, smash that subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner, and when you do so, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I do. So today is going to be what it's titled, Why Is It Hard to Love Ourselves or Even Just Myself? So obviously, in saying this is just going to be a quick personal response video from what I watched on Frankie channel, and I want to share my personal thoughts about this because, don't get me wrong, anyways, we all tend to struggle with loving ourselves regardless what it may be for a very long time. Me especially, I did, because obviously I came from a background where my parents loved and accepted me regardless of who and what I am to this day. You know, person with autism and the like, they obviously accept me and love me for the whole package that I've got. And in saying this, that within those struggles, I believe that we can unlearn and unwire some of the things that may have been said to us regardless, you know, about self-love. We deserve to be loved by others, that's a given, but first and foremost, do we really love ourselves? That's the question we need to ask ourselves, because it's important to love ourselves first before the other person comes into our life, be it if it's a friendship or a relationship, status quo. But I believe also we tend to look for love in the wrong places, because obviously I was like that once upon a time. And in saying this, that based on my experiences, by finding the love, you know, I was always questioning and doubting in myself, was I worthy enough to be loved by somebody? And at this point in time, it's just some of these little white lies, sometimes continuation feeds upon me, and I'm trying not to give it the, you know, time of day. So at this point in time, I'm going to give you 5 key points here of what you need to know about self-love, or learning to self-love, even though we know it's tough, as I said. So number 1 is, we are told that self-care equals self-love. Self-love isn't created by treating yourself to a regular massage, maybe candles lighted up, and you're sitting in the bathtub listening to some quiet, calm, peaceful music, or even taking a yoga class to run the edges of your really hard day of work. These are self-care activities, right? And if you feel guilty or selfish spending that time or money on yourself, you end up feeling worse and less lovable in the long run, especially if someone that you believe is the one for you, and whatever else it may be. When you love who you are, you don't need everyday lists or reminders of when or how to care for yourself. It comes naturally, just as it does for anyone else you love. But sometimes I'll admit that with me at the moment, as I said to you guys, that I usually do with my self-care, some self-affirmations. I am loved, I am worthy, I am beautiful. I may be, you know, shy, quiet and everything else, but I know there is someone out there that will love me for me. And I just put it out in the universe, he say. And you can't cause people to you love sleepless nights or beat them up of the smallest mistake, but I'll bet you've done this to yourself, am I right? Because believe you me, I'm one of them. You deserve to be cherished, but first by you and then the others around you. Number 2, we have a profound belief that self-love is the same of being selfish or egotistical. These are the crazy catch-22 when it comes to loving ourselves. Here is what I find when I Google self-love, okay? This is a new definition that seems to be healthy, empowering, and doable, or so it seems. But then an old belief will sneak in, regardless what it may be. Here's what I get when I look up self-love synonyms in Microsoft Word 2006, which would be listed on the screen right now. This is an old belief pattern that goes back for many generations, and was automatically passed down to you and me like the DNA by our ancestors. With each generation, beliefs snowball and gain momentum. This one makes self-love seem bad, and that's why it's impossible to truly achieve it deep down. I mean, you would focus on becoming selfish, egocentric, and a narcissist. You can't even stand to be around those people, and here in your mind you are being told this is what you need to do to become happy. It's an inner conflict and disconnect. Talking yourself out of a belief really works and can require constant, oftentimes really exhausting attention. Beliefs are stored in the subconscious minds of ours, and talking in a conscious mental activity. Plus, talking focuses your energy on what's wrong and will make it bigger and maybe worse. Clearing the self-sabotaging beliefs and inner programs from our subconscious mind is quick and life-changing with the correct processes to be used. Number 3, there's a myth that you have to have certain needs met in order to feel lovable. You have the 4 basic psychological needs, and everything you do is getting one or more of them met, right? They are connection, significance, variety, and certainty. You may be unknowingly giving the responsibility of getting them met to someone else. For example, expecting a man to make you feel connected, or a boss acknowledging your significance or acknowledging your work. This allows the opinion, approval, acceptance that will determine your value. And join some ways of the bad ways of getting these needs met are posting your problems on social media and feeling connected and significant as people commiserate and join your chain of pain. Or staying in that dead-end job or relationship that just have no certainty, or just certainty in general. Keeping toxic friends just to have someone to do things with will get your need met for variety, but you may be trading in for your self-esteem and self-worth. Getting your needs met in these negative ways feel bad because they are out of alignment with who you are on the inside. So you need to know who you are on the inside and what you are as a person. It's vital to get your needs met in a healthy way so that you can keep your power and see yourself as a whole, complete, lovable person as you are. 4, you may have feelings of being unlovable rooted in the past experiences that you've been through. This is a given. Of course, your past experiences may influence about how you feel on yourself. But wait, there's more. Old, outdated beliefs aren't the only self-sabotaging elements passed down through generations. Also passed down to you is the negative emotion that snowballs over these generations and gets triggered again and again as you live your life. You meet a great guy and honestly say something someone else hurt you once said. Suddenly you feel an emotional junk ball of pain, of fear coming at you, and you run for the hills, destroying what might have been a great relationship with that guy. This is your subconscious mind sending you a warning sign to avoid the pain like you felt in the past, like a fight, flight, fright response, but it also keeps you stuck in the past. Emotional junk balls destroy relationships and self-esteem every day, and you need to be released from that subconscious mind. The process I use is gentle and fast. If you keep them emotional junk balls, keep attracting the same kind of toxic friend or abusive situation time and time again. They can make you feel more confused, frustrated, depressed than lovable, and delays your journey to achieve the self-love that you deserve. 5, last but not least, conflicts with people in your life contribute to why you feel bad about yourself. Differing personality styles are, in my own personal experience, is the main reason for interpersonal conflict. If people in your life are different or even opposite styles, they think differently, do things differently, and feel differently than you. You may think you're doing things all in the wrong. In fact, some styles are very quick to judge and tell you to change because they think they have it all figured out. They think they are helping you, but it can make you feel broken and unlovable. Here are some examples of how conflict may arise to different personality styles you may have heard of. Your boss wants a quick decision, but you need details and time to think it out. You don't make the snap decisions like they do, and you feel angry, pressured, or even just stressed out about it. 2, your brother or sister is the life of the party and tells you to get out more, make some friends, and enjoy life, or you will never find love. But you feel most comfortable at home with just a few close friends or more of a homebody. You may feel like you're doing it all in the wrong, but you'll just have different personality styles. Maybe you can fly by the seat of your pants and be spontaneous and lack of attention to detail drives your co-worker crazy. You're just at different styles, but it can really feel like you're doing things wrong certain people. I find that personality styles to be one of the most enlightening and freeing life tools around, and that's very powerful understanding when developing the self-love technique for ourselves. Now it does make sense why self-love can be impossible, doesn't it? We've taken a buzzword and made it understandable so you can dodge those potholes on your achieving on the way for you guys to achieving it. So this is a quick, short, brief video of why is it difficult to love ourselves. Smash the like if you liked it, comment below. Feel free to share these videos around. And also in saying this, basically, as I said many times before, I've got a merch store that is now up and running, and hopefully in saying this, I've got 2 of the similar designs ready for autism awareness, just to give you guys a lowdown of the infinity symbol. One is the rainbow one and one is the gold one, basically, that will read autism acceptance. And also, basically, in saying this, I've got a Patreon account, so if you would like to donate, big or small, it might be much appreciated, obviously. And hopefully, in saying this, that it will meet your budget, and in saying this, it will help me to continue to do what I do for advocating for you guys, as well as sharing my videos and life story, along with also, in the near future, I'm hoping to extend out my travel and all that, as well as the accessories I need to do proper recording to make better videos for these future projects. And I want to hopefully still continue on. If anyone is interested, let me know. If I've shared it a few times in some of the groups, but if you want to know more, feel free to let me know through the comments, or DMing me through my Aspie Answers page, or just one of my Twitter or Instagram handles, and we can get the ball rolling. So enough for the day, guys. Thanks for support, thanks for watching. Do what love what do. Until next time, I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.